It's the first time I talk about this. It's the first time. And in English, if I have the sponsor, it's nice because they help you. And they make just a little bit easy your life. Because you need to pay the fucking bills. Because we are not rich. Because we risk the fucking life in every fucking minute in the fucking life of freestyle. And if you die, nobody got a thing about you. You know what I mean?
This is the Riders Lounge, and I am your host, Steve Sommerfeld, and today we have one of the original guys who started Freestyle Motocross before it was even called Freestyle Motocross, and he's still one of the best riders on the planet some 25, 30 years after he started. It is Edgar Torronteras. I'm going to get this out of the way at the start, just so you're prepared. This episode is all about Edgar's response to what we saw at X Games this year, 2021. So it is time specific and it is topic specific. The reason is, if you listen to the different X Games review episodes, which were a total of 6 in the end, and it took so much more time than I thought it would, but I'm stoked there was so much interest in them. But I asked Edgar if he could shoot a few voice messages through on WhatsApp. I thought it'd just be the easiest way to get a lot of riders to give just 5 minutes of their time and they can go back to whatever it is they do. I was actually surprised though when Edgar texted back and said something along the lines of, "Hey, I have too much to say, let's just do a full call and I'll tell you everything." So this is how we got to this point. I certainly didn't expect it, and wow, this is going to be an epic podcast. I don't want to talk it up or put any expectations on it, but it went in every direction. I was so incredibly entertained, like I always am, talking with Edgar. Gobsmacked at times, disappointed in hearing some things that have happened, but most importantly, just very happy to have the chance to talk with a rider and a human being who is so deeply involved in freestyle motocross and who cares so much about what is going on in the sport. And if you think about it, he started this like in the early 90s, something like that. This entire sport is in a way kind of his baby, along with those early pioneers before even X Games was a thing. I mean, X Games became a thing because of what Edgar, Mike Sinkmars, Metzger, Jeremy McGrath throwing knacks in races, Mad Mike Jones, all those guys. And there's more that I can't even think of right now. And it will be a legacy that they all leave behind. So, naturally, what he thinks is the best for the sport, he takes it to heart and he wants to get it out there. And that's something I very much respect. And I actually will try and get a proper interview out of Edgar in person on his real life, not just this topic of X Games and where it kind of diverted to. Because with other interviews I did with him, I remember one a couple of years ago, actually at Night of the Jumps in China, he had some stories that you just would not believe. And I'm not actually sure what happened with those interviews, if they were used in other productions or not. I haven't seen them again. So I really would like to get him back on specifically for this podcast because, yeah, he's had a pretty crazy life. Speaking of Night of the Jumps, Edgar is actually riding for Team Spain at our first event back after this COVID break. So this is just a quick heads up. If you are listening to this interview in time and you want to see Edgar in action to try and win the Best Whip competition in Basel, Switzerland on September 25th, must be about 3 weeks away now, make sure to jump on Night of the Jumps website and grab your tickets. Now, actually, I'll put a link in this podcast and probably on the Riders Lounge podcast website as well, if that just makes it easier for you. Either way, I'm just pumped we'll have this legend riding at the first major European FMX competition in 18 months. But actually, just quickly, on my way down to Basel for Night of the Jumps on the Wednesday before, you know where I'm going with this. I will be stopping in at the Rothaus Brewery, which is located in the Black Forest region of Germany. And I just checked, it's only 81 kilometers from the St. Jakobshalle in Basel. So I'll be going on the brewery tour, finally after a year since we started. But then I couldn't make it due to COVID restrictions. So if you want to join me on the brewery tour, because I assume there is going to be some taste testing going on, just send me a message and we can work it out. All right. Now let's get into this interview. I lost him a couple of times with a bit of a bad connection, but hopefully you won't even notice, or more importantly, you won't even care, because, yeah, you're going to have to sit back, brace yourselves, because Edgar does not hold back, and it's just so refreshing to hear someone talk without a filter.
Well, let's talk about whatever you want about, I don't know, X Games or something like that, no?
Yeah, man. Well, that would be fantastic. I was surprised that you wanted to jump on a call and go for it. So, hey, let's...
What a fucking shit, no? What do you think?
Man, that was completely different. It was completely different to what I thought was going to happen at X Games. And it was pretty crazy. The freestyle, everybody really struggled.
Everything.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to see what you thought. I mean, you've done X Games more than almost anybody in the world. So
yeah, but that's the only my thing. That's the only thing. What I think is if we depend about the judges, and they don't get because finally the promoters don't need 5 judges. You need to get two judges, 2 men, for example, but the real ones to understand what's happened. You know, for example, me, I think I'm a good one, because I don't gonna be there like hey, this is my friend, this is not my friend. You guys are the riders today. I need to judge, and I know what you're still doing it, and then I know who wins or who not wins, or who finishes the second one, the second, third or fourth or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, but if we depend about the judges. And the judges is like the X Games, the last X Games. Why you guys still, no, you guys is like for the riders. Why you riders still pushing the limit for what? Because finally you gotta be there for nothing. You don't wanna win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I prefer, if I do a crazy trick, I prefer don't be on this stress to ride on X Games, to put my hard trick for nothing, for no win. I prefer be at home, still chill, and put this crazy trick in the shows. Who promoters gotta pay me good to watch, just watch, not judge, just watch my crazy trick. You know, and I can get the noise, you know, the screaming noise of the crowd when I gotta do that crazy trick and I gotta land.
I guess you're talking about David Ronaldo's body varial, right?
For example.
Yeah.
Finally, he brings. It's completely different when you can see a good rounds, you can see a good tricks, like always. Because if you gotta do a double flip tsunami, you know, well, finally I see Sheeny doing it, and then for me is not
just
a new
lost
one.
You there. Sorry, just say that again.
If I see, for example, a double backflip tsunami, double flip tsunami. It's not, and it's crazy. It's a crazy thing doing a double flip combo. It's gonna be nice and insane, but I see this trick doing Shinny on Nitro Circus, for example.
Yeah.
It's not brand new.
Yeah. So
Ronaldo, he bring a new trick.
Yeah. Yeah. In the freestyle run before Best Trick, which was pretty crazy.
Who did a new trick? If Ackerman for example, he bring that crazy 360 that he helped in the second freestyle round.
Yeah.
Because he helped it so hard, that 360 flat. But if he bring that trick like C-grab Indy 360 flat, it's gonna be crazy thing. But I saw Shinny practicing 360 flat C-grab, C-grab 360 flat on foam pit. I don't know if he landed or not on dirt, but I think yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, at X Games, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah, but it's like that brings something new to see 1 or 2 times in the life.
Yeah.
But Ronaldo, he bring a new trick, and he need to win if he lands, because if I know the frowny, the no hands frowny on the normal ramp is hard to do, but these guys did last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So
then,
for you, it's more about basically new innovation.
Yeah. Well, on best trick, not on the freestyle run, on best trick. This is the best trick. The best trick. Oh, what the fuck? If Ronaldo brings a new trick, why he don't win? If he landed on the second attempt, but he landed, why he don't win?
Yeah, that was
because if
close.
if you check the points of Rob Alderberg doing the no hands fronty from last year, he gets less points than this year.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah. Oh. I'm a good motherfucker.
You've done your research.
Yeah, for sure. I have all the things on the paper from last year, from 2 years, from every year. It's like and then who's still there judging? You know what I mean?
So you didn't get an invite to ride, but you should have got an invite to judge by the sounds of this research you've done. But so what did you think about all of X Games overall?
The overall is the freestyle.
The whole event, the whole event.
Well,
everything.
the whole event is nice because I love the place of Axell.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be there to do the best with, and they don't put me there because they don't want me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm not Monster Energy rider anymore, or I don't know why. But I asked to go, like, hey, can I go? Blah blah, and they say no because it's super hard to travel to US, and it's like, dude, why? Because Ronaldo, he traveled there.
Ronaldo was there, Luke was there from Europe, and Australians came.
And then why I can't come? If I gotta pay my hotel and I gotta pay my flight ticket, I don't need to help of nobody. I gotta go and that's it. And I wanna do my whips. Why not? Because and then they say no because the list is complete. Dude, if the list is complete, when I ask on the first time, you say me, hey, Edgar, you can't come because the list is complete.
Yeah. Don't
use another thing to say me no, and then another thing to say me no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the leader Navas. He comes to do the quarter pipe, and he jumps more than McNeil on the quarter pipe.
Yeah.
I think like Parsons.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, because he's crazy. Maybe when he starts to, and he feels good there, he gonna kill it. You know what I mean? I don't want to say like win or something like that, but like that new rider, I don't know the name.
Cole Denny.
That one with Cole Denny.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
And he got
jumped
fourth.
high, but
Almost got a bronze.
almost third. Yeah, almost. But that quarter pipe is a good cheat. Is legal. You know, because they know which high
Yeah. Which rider goes the highest? Yeah.
Yeah, and then they don't need a one man judging there. And then it's like a race.
Yeah.
If you started first and you finish first, nobody can say, "Oh, why you first?" No, because I win.
Yeah.
That's it. And then what, because on the best whips, for me, Parsons win because he's a best whip.
Yeah.
When it's best whip, it's best whip. If you want to make a tar down, do a tar down contest.
Yeah.
Or a turn up contest. But finally, for example, the second best whip, the huge one, second one, was from Axell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because I get all the slow motions and I film everything and I check all the fucking points, and it's like Parsons, Hodges, best whip.
Yeah.
And then one time Birman, he did a good one.
Yeah.
And then McNeil, he did a good one time. I don't know why the other ones was like a pussy. I don't know why.
I was surprised that McNeil didn't get to the final. That was a big surprise, I thought.
Yeah, but if you understand what he did, he don't do that huge whips from years ago. But if you are professional and you know who these guys did,
yeah,
and you can get, if you check all the round of Parsons, you gotta get the best whip.
Yeah.
You take a screenshot. You gotta get the best whips of everybody, and then about that best whips of everybody, you gotta judge who is the most wheels up. You know what I mean? And you can choose who wins, who wins second, third, fourth. But I think McNeil was fourth. I think it's gonna be battle. I need to check if I get a screenshot. Birman and McNeil to put on third, fourth.
Oh.
Yeah. On the best whip, most high wheels up they did is a battle. Was for me was Parsons, Hodges, battle McNeil, Birman, because McNeil did one. He did one, a big one.
Yeah.
But Genki on a whip, no. I think it was Shinny. He did way bigger than Genki.
Yeah.
But then if we need to check the tar downs, the way bigger was Genki because he did one huge. Is not on that
massive.
Was massive. That I don't know what's going on with the photographers, but nobody get the shot of that huge one because they put on all the social medias a good one, but not that what I have.
Yeah.
Because I have the screenshot from the round and is huge.
Oh yeah.
But then talking about the tar downs, Shinny was the second one, the second bigger.
Oh yeah.
Shinny, fuck yeah.
Not Axell? I thought I saw Axell do a massive turn down as well. Sheeny was bigger.
Depends of the camera.
Yeah, this is true. Exactly.
Yeah, depends of the camera, but the real shit you need to check from back of the ramp, and if, for example, was the same angles because the camera was on the left side when they filmed to Shinny, but Shinny did the tar down to the left turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the camera was on the left. And then on the right side, Hodges, he do to the right side. And then if you check both cameras on the same angle, doing the same position, both was bigger Shinny than Axell. That's my thing. That's my opinion about what I understand of this.
Yeah.
What I understand of the angles, positions, cameras, and trick was hard or not.
It's
like you know what I mean? And then the turn up was the way bigger was Birman.
Yeah, that
more than Axell on this time.
Yeah.
He get a one or two big ones. And then that's what I think. If you want to do the best whip, bring me there, and you don't need another one. If you don't know if I don't gonna do the best whip, bring me to George. You don't need the cameras and shit. I know what I need to work. I need to work around the track, or just on the same position there with my pen and my paper and check, or my camera, and I don't know, but I can see in less than 30 seconds in slow motions who wins or not, but I don't need to check the slow motion, you know what I mean? I need to be there. I need to be there and check and say, hey, you win, you second, you third.
Well, that's the call right there, because actually you've ridden best whip probably maybe more than anybody. Maybe not the most, but definitely a lot more than most people.
Well, depends of my mind, because sometimes when I'm feels I can win but I don't win, I lose, because the second one is the first rider to lose.
Yeah.
And then that's when my mind said, hey, or the glory or hospital, and then that's when I gotta do a huge one or not, because sometimes depends of when you do a 3 pounds in the ramp and you pull a little bit back to the side, good, and you feel the power in the ramp to say yes, now is a huge one. But I think if I go there, I bring a medal.
Yeah, like
for sure.
You are over 40 years old. I think 41 now, right?
41.
And you're still kicking ass.
For sure.
Not to blow smoke up your ass, but man, I still can't. I've never whipped even as bad as your bad day. As good as your bad day. Like, how many shows we've done together, and I just sit there and go, fucking hell, I just wish I could do that. And they're still massive. They're still huge whips. But when you're doing the competitions, you've been at X Games all the time. Do you know how the judges are judging best whip? Are they just watching the TV screen, or are they watching the actual riding? Because maybe that's also an issue if they can only see the TV. I don't know.
I don't know too, because that's what I still thinking from my last X Games in Norway. That was the last one before the Corona.
Yeah.
And I have all the shots from all the cameras of my friends and everything. And I be the second big whip, wheels up.
Yeah.
And I don't qualify. That's insane, eh? It's insane to say.
Yeah,
it's insane to say I don't qualify when I did when if you stop all the best whips from everybody did, and you get the screenshot from the much bigger, and you choose from that screenshot from everybody, all the riders, I'm on the second because the most bigger was McNeil.
Yeah.
And I'm the second, and the third was Axell.
Ah.
And Axell is not in the final two.
That's right.
He's not qualifying.
Yeah. That's right.
The biggest, was McNeil, Genki, Bierman, and that Australian cunt. That friend of mine too. What's the Rockstar Energy? Fuck, I don't remember the name now.
Corey Creed.
Corey, yeah.
Yeah.
Corey. He did the top down. Yeah, he did the final. And he finished. I don't know if he finished third or fourth or who. I don't know. Because was McNeil, Genki, and then I don't know if it was Bierman or Corey.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But I don't know who judged there when they get a camera, a real one with the grease, you know, to check if who put the fucking wheels up. Because the whip is the whip, the turn is the turn, and the fucking
turn up is a turn up.
Turn up, yeah.
Yeah, actually, the cool thing is, like, I saw the photos at the end of the competition, and looking at Tom Parsons, just the image, the single photo was so big, and I didn't even realize it was that big, probably because my internet was pretty crap and I couldn't really see that much when I was watching at the time. But yeah, I saw the photo. I'm like, man, that was so much bigger than I thought.
I promise you, because Parsons on X Games Norway, before he crashed on that whip, when he crashed, he did the same.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. If you can check on, I don't know, on YouTube, I think you can see it. And you can see the crash when Parsons crashed there. Check that whip.
Yeah.
Was the same. And you know, Parsons, he did one huge, super huge. And he promised, if I can speak with he get the same feeling like in Norway when he crashed, but he don't crash because on this ramp, on this gap, on this landing, he land more down. He belong in the air, you know, and he don't crash because he get time to land good. Because in Norway he land like at knuckle, not knuckle, but just there, and he crash.
Yeah,
you know, and he land like 2 meters down. But I know if I speak with he and I say, dude, tell me about this one. Sure, he got an answer like, dude, Edgar, why you know this? Why you know this? Yes, I feel that fucking shit, same one.
Yeah.
But I don't crash on this time.
Yeah.
And I know, and I see that thing. Imagine, and I see the fucking run in my fucking phone. And I know this. Why they don't? Who judged that shit? You know, bro. It's like, what the fuck,
mate? All I'm really getting out of this is, if you're not riding, you're judging, because sounds like you've put your eye over everything, mate.
And I love to do this, because finally I don't make favors to nobody, because I know
no favors for anybody.
No. After ride, I make all the favors they want with beers. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. because all riders are my friends, and I love you guys.
That's it.
You know, and you gotta be in super good times with Bananaface, doing whatever. Doesn't matter. But if you guys are still there on the track and I need to Joe's, hey, I gotta Joe's. What you gotta do? That's it.
That's it.
And that's it. And but I'm angry with another point. Like, I know it's nice if some riders, brand new riders, comes to do the X Games. Why Adam Jones is not there, or Clinton is not there, or Tom Pages is not there, and they put, you see that guy, I don't know the name, I think he's from Australia, he crashed.
Young Benny Richards, yeah.
Young Benny Richards, fucking hell, I never listened this name, or I never see this rider in my life, and I know he rides good, it's not bad, okay, but dude, he did motocross before or nothing, but because if I do short one time, doing a jump, doing whatever, with no tricks, short in the fucking landing, I don't gonna do short again. Because I know, ride on my bike, and I know I need to be a little bit more faster or whatever to land good.
Yeah.
But why he did short, like, and he is doing a huge Indy and then short, or Cordova flip and then short again, and he's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was scary actually. The first one was super scary, and lucky he didn't hurt himself. But then when I watched, I was like, okay, I wonder. I don't know. I have no idea what happened, but I did see a lot of people saying something about altitude. So I don't know if maybe his bike was maybe not running good, that he's short. And then I think he came up short on the Cordova, and then he had the flat tire, and then that was it. So it was good Jacko pulled him off.
Yeah, but if he's no air in the flat tire, you know what I mean, dude. And you did one short, you know what's happening, what's going on in the, you know, it's like you gotta stop and you gotta check, and it's like, I know, imagine the quality of this rider to don't feel that problem. And Jacos from outside said, hey, fucker, stop. You have the flat tire. You know what I mean? And he knows this, and the rider don't know this. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I guess poor Benny must have had so much adrenaline pumping. I guess he wouldn't have. I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't thinking. He was probably so full gas, like, I got to get through this run. Oh no, I've just lost him. Oh well. Anyway, we're back. I'm not sure where we were, but I guess why was Adam Jones not there? Tom Pages, Clinton Moore.
Well, you can see a post on Instagram talking about that shit. Adam Jones talking about why he can come if he's cause Monster Energy is the partner of X Games, and they don't want more energetic riders from the other energetic riders to go there or something like that, like Clinton, like he, like like, well, I answer talking like same, because I'm not a Monster Energy, but I'm a raw
nothing.
Well, I have the isotonic drink now is my sponsor. Yeah,
cool.
That raw, you know. Well, but what happened if I'm not Monster Energy rider? I can go, or what's going on?
Yeah,
you know, because it's like, dude, I'm rider.
That's it. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, Rockstar don't sponsor Adam. Rockstar don't sponsor Clinton anymore. You don't have Monster. So it's not even, there's no question of energy drinks, because there are no energy drinks. Although I do
but
know not everybody was saying it.
Andrea Olacondegui is not more Red Bull anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of legends, athletes don't have the support of energy drinks. And I don't understand this, because when we are a super good riders and a legends, and then I need to see other riders with the support of is nice to be on with to ride with a nice sponsor. Is a good image. But well, I don't know if it's the Corona shit moments. It's not. I think it's not about the Corona, because why they put out these riders?
Yeah.
I'm the first. Why?
Like when I watched Freestyle, all I could think of was everybody's really struggling with this course, and obviously there must be a reason why everybody struggled. And then I was thinking, one rider who probably would have done quite well here would be Adam Jones. He would have just done, you don't know until he's there, but from what we've always seen, he's just so smooth and can do all of his tricks on any course that I've seen. But I was like, that sucks. Someone so good didn't get at least a freestyle shot. But yeah, I mean, there's only so many spots at X Games. That's one problem, or one reason. But yeah, I don't know why he didn't get in. I don't know why Clinton, if Clinton was out, I don't know. Or Tom, no idea. I haven't heard anything.
I don't know.
So yeah, it was,
I don't understand.
Yeah, but I know, like everybody, I mean, I was watching the chat during the YouTube stream, and obviously Monster Energy Games was like, yeah, but unfortunately they seem to be the only sponsor, or the only energy drink sponsoring anybody. Like Red Bull hardly has any athletes, and Rockstar have a few guys left. They don't even have that many guys on the team anymore. So
yeah, but I think, I don't know if they fix to put the brand, because finally, the life now is more about the fucking social medias, how many followers you have on fucking Instagram and that shit, and then I don't know if they put the brand to influencers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then basically fucking legends of these sports, They don't watch if you it's legend professional and you risk your fucking life and you be with the company for long, risking your life, taking a shit money, because they don't pay millions of euros or dollars. No. They pay, and it's nice to get the money, but hey, listen to me, because I'm not Monster Energy now, but I when I start to ride in Monster, they pay me for a year 16,000 euros.
Oh. 16,000 euro.
Yeah, 16,000 euros.
Yeah.
That's price. That's the price of the legend, the first rider in the world to start the fucking game. That's the price. And I be with this price for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And then then I ask, hey, can you pay me more? Because finally it's like, Edgar Torronteras. Edgar Torronteras needs to be on this show. And I did 52 shows in the year with Monster Energy, when nobody knows the Monster Energy in all the Europe.
Yeah.
And I bring the company in all Europe. And then I ask to, hey, can you pay me a little bit more? And then they pay me 25 25, when I crash doing the fucking speed and style with Nate Adams, and then I crash there. If I don't wake up,
That's it.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. No more.
That's it.
25,000, and then the fucking soccer players, motherfuckers, win 1 or 15 millions to play soccer.
Yeah. Don't get me started on soccer.
Yeah. It's better don't talk about it. But
Don't get me started.
Yeah, but it's just example. Why? Because we are not in the fucking screen. Because we are not in the TV. Because why? Because we start risking the life from the first minute to the last minute. You know what I mean?
That's it.
And I win a medals, and I win X fighters, and I win everything all the promoters they did. That's my career. If you check my career, you can see my name in all the fucking sheets from all the world.
That's it.
On the top.
From
one time, but you can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then it's like, well, my last year with Monster, they pay me for a year 35,000 euros.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Well, for me, it's not bad. When they start to pay me 60,000, it's not bad. But which price is this for the lesson?
And
when I need to sleep with the fucking cat.
But then
24 hours in the day with the fucking cat put in my head, doing the shower with the fucking cat, and putting all the fucking ends in all the things with all my family and all the things for what? Because one day when they said "C'est fini, Edgar," they don't say me thank you, or they don't did a post on Instagram doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Edgar, to blah blah blah. Because I need to do a post. Yeah. All the fucking weeks and days and histories and all the shit. And if you don't do this with the fucking head top in your head, you gotta lose the money, or you know what I mean? Yeah. I did fucking everything. I lose the head. Well, I have hair, but you know what I mean? I lose a little bit because 12 years with a fucking cap in my head, I lose a little bit.
Yeah. And do you feel like losing that hat and the helmet, I mean, you kind of said it at the start, but now you're talking about it more than X Games or any other event. Does that change the invite?
Well, that's not my mentality. That's the mentality of the companies, I think.
Yeah.
Or from it's like if you ride and you have the fucking energetic in your head, and because in my house I have more than 35 helmets with the Monster Energy on the helmet, and if I want tomorrow, I gotta wake up and I put the helmet. I don't care if they don't pay me, and I have hats in my house. I have 200 and t-shirts and all the brands. That's the matter. And I gotta look like professional, no? Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm professional. Doesn't matter if I don't have the fucking M or Rockstar or Red Bull or whatever. I'm Edgar Torronteras, and I gotta be Edgar Torronteras with or not sponsor.
Yeah.
If I have the sponsor, it's nice because they help you, and they make a little bit easy your life.
Yeah.
Because you need to pay the fucking bills or your travels, because we are not rich, because we risk the fucking life in every fucking minute in the fucking life of freestyle. And if you die, nobody got a thing about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
that's my
unfortunately the shit
mind.
part. That's the shit part of it all.
Yeah, but that shit part is still in the game. And we are the first motherfuckers to do this like this because they are the govern of the sports. Like, it's like the govern of the life, the society, because it's the same for the freestyle. And it's like if you are not in the team or it's nothing. No, motherfuckers. I'm the same Edgar Torronteras, and I can do, I think, more better because I practice all day. All the things like years ago when I be in Monster.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, I have no M. I'm not important. Fuck you, guys.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like when the names came out, actually, I had a lot of messages came through of people saying, actually, Edgar would still be probably getting a medal this year for best whip, but it didn't happen, and I was quite surprised, or maybe not surprised, but disappointed.
Hey, listen, if I go to the X Games without no sponsor and I kill there and they put me out, I put my fucking pants off, you know, and I show my fucking asshole and my fucking cock, and I say to everybody, suck my fucking cock, motherfuckers. And that's it. Fuck you, cunts. Fuck you, Georges.
Well,
because I have no Monster sponsor. Fuck you, and I fucking shit in the middle of the track.
That's why I didn't have that many questions, because I didn't know where we were going to go on this chat. But I guess that's where we went.
Dude, I'm no filters. I have no filters. I'm transparent. That's what of one point to be out from Monster, because the new manager athletes, he knows me from years ago when I still riding in Portugal motocross and supercross when I'm young, and he never did nothing, you know, and he worked now like a manager athlete. One day when I need my 2,000 or 3,000 euros in the month to live and pay my bills, after I did the MX on freestyle show,
yeah,
you know, 2 months after, I get no money. And then when I ask, like, hey, can you pay me the money because I need to pay and I have a family? And he answered me, I don't care about your family. And I say, what? And I say in Spain, tú eres un hijo de puta. You is a fucking motherfucker, bitch. And then he goes super fast back of the boss of Monster Energy in Europe. He go back like, oh, Edgar say this about me. But he don't say to the boss like, yeah, when Edgar asked me about his money, I said, I don't care about his family, you know? And I think he put me out from the fucking company because I did fuck you, motherfucker.
yeah.
When he knows me. When I still for 7 months asking about, hey, can you send me a new hat or new something from Monster? And I, you know what's the best thing? I have all the emails, I have all the texts, I have all the WhatsApps, and I have all the calls, and I have everything of all the things in my life.
Yeah.
And then when I explain all that shit, and they gotta say one day, no, this is not true. And I gotta put on the table like, look at this day, this hour, you text me, you call me, you see it, you say this, and this. Like my fucking cock, motherfucker. And now you can cry now, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But they put me out when I'm professional. And I'm the first motherfucker to be on the game. And I'm 41 and I'm on the game.
That's it.
Everybody knows this. And I'm a fucking good guy, but I think my fault is I have no filters. And I have no filters, and if one day you do something, but I think it's nice when somebody go to the front face to face and you can say whatever you need to say front or in the face, about the text and shit.
Yeah.
Because they put me out in one text from WhatsApp. After 12 years, it stressed me too much. It's the first time I talk about this. It's the first time. And in English.
Yeah.
much important, but
yeah, I imagine that's not. I imagine it's not easy, especially to do it not in your native language, because it's crazy.
Well, yeah, but you understand me, but finally. And I think for another writers, it's like Adam Jones, for example. Adam Jones be on Rockstar first, then he write Monster, and then Rockstar again.
Yeah.
On these points when he finished with Rockstar and then he finished with Monster, I think he don't get my problem. Like he get a conversation with one guy from the company,
Yeah.
He is, because the company said it's fini and we can pay more or whatever, and that's it, or c'est fini the contract and c'est fini. But it's crazy when you be in the company putting the colors and your style in your head, in your bike, and it's different to ride with like the normal colors.
Yeah.
Like all the people can buy on a website. It's a little bit. It's gonna be beautiful finally, because it's like Adam. I talk about Adam because Adam, I don't speak too much with him, but for me he's a lot of friend, like all writers, But for me is one of the best. The top three for me. One is he, and then I put on an example like, because he get the problems and he's super fucking good guy. You know what I mean? He's seriously.
Yeah. He's one of the best ever for style. Like nobody can really top.
No. He jumps super good. He's good boy, and he don't make problems. If he need to drink 3 beers, you can drink 3 beers with he, and he wake up next day on point. He do everything correct, dude.
Yeah.
And then when he chill, he grab the guitar, and you can be close to he, listen what he did with the guitar, or you know what I mean? I don't know. It's idol.
Yeah.
And why now? You know what I mean? Is out Rockstar when I think it's about the money or about the contract. I don't know, but when he posts like, it's strange to ride now, looks my bike, that's my new style, and he did a post about talking about it's difficult to ride like this, no sponsors, blah blah. He be like 3 or 4 or 1 month, I don't know, or 2 months, with a little bit down of motivation, and he talk about to finish, but finally he start again, he restart again, and I don't know. It's sad.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy actually, because what you're saying is,
yeah.
you know, everybody's talking about there's no characters left in freestyle. Everybody's the same, but actually, what you're saying right now is being real, and just saying it, and no filter. And Adam is the same. Adam maybe has a little filter, but he puts a lot up on Instagram and says, yeah, no motivation.
Yeah.
I feel like shit, and why
sure.
is this? But actually that is more interesting for, I think, the fans, because they're like, okay, these guys aren't just machines.
We need to be influencers in the life. We need to be Justin Biebers in the life. We need to be fucking Justin Biebers doing the fucking shit in the fucking wall, still doing wheelies and inverse, and that's important.
Yeah.
Doing fucking edits all days with the fucking telephone, putting in the fucking social media, doing wheelies and wheelies and fucking nose wheelies and fucking shit like this. That's the professionality. That's the why the king is the fucking Justin Bieber in the social media. He's the influencer of that. That's it.
Yeah.
Example. I still talking now of Axell.
For sure. I figured it out pretty quickly.
Nice. yeah, but it's nice to see this. But hey, when I'm professional, and when I see 10 times, I cannot. It's like again.
Yeah.
Dude, I did this when he was born. I did this, but no wheelies and. But what's happened?
You're 20 years too early.
Yeah. What's happened? If he do this and he have a brother with a camera and still filming all days, 24 hours, because he don't know because he have no family to do responsibilities in the day, and he need to do whatever he want, because he is the kid of the companies, and they pay for, because the social media is still the top one in the business of motocross. Is the fucking Justin Bieber in the motocross freestyle life in the social media? You know what I mean? And then it's like that's the he's the best.
Yeah, they've played the social media card perfectly. Absolutely perfectly.
We can play same. I know more than 20 riders can do the same, playing like this all days, but we don't do this because in my position is because I have a family and I have responsibilities to do, and I don't have one filmer close to me 10 hours in the day, but of my peace and my shit. When I go to peace and shit in the fucking bedroom, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then I don't be in the fucking social media doing 10 posts in the day or 35 stories in the day. You know what I mean? And then what's happening here? If I don't do this, I'm nothing. No, motherfuckers, I'm fucking Bananaface. I start the fucking life when everybody is still in the fucking sofa and doing hand jobs. I start to doing the fucking no food can-cans when nobody did this, and Cordobas and surfings and indies, because I'm the first guy to do a indie in the fucking life in the fucking planet, and nobody do this after 3 or 4 years after me.
Yeah.
But I'm nothing, no? I'm nothing.
What's
going on? We can talk about. You know what's happened, my bro? I have a lot of things to talk about this. I don't like to be like, oh, I'm the man to put the, to talk about what he did good or not, but why they did like this or still doing like this when we are the riders, we have a personality and we are legends. And we need to have to continue like this because it's so strange to start to work in the fucking burger because we have no job. Because finally it's a job.
Yeah.
You know? And we still to praying in the fucking sofa. When I have a wife and daughter, and we have money for food. We have no money for food.
So what?
You know what I mean? And then it's a lot of things to talk. There is a lot of things to talk, and then we can talk. We can talk about competitions, about what's happened on the X Games, about the judges, about why they do the things like this because they don't know nothing about. And then we can talk about a lot of things, but finally we're still talking for nothing because they gotta do whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of it. It was, you know, like when I texted you and said, "Oh, I'm going to do a little review of X Games," and just, you know, it was cool to see it back. And you texted back,
but
"Hey, essay, why you no call me?" And I thought, "Oh, okay, here we go." Then, because actually, I just got a text message from Adam because he'll send me some voice messages as well on his thoughts on X Games, and a lot of other guys have as well, which is really cool. But I thought when you replied and said, "Hey, essay," I thought, okay, Edgar's got something to say here. Let's hear what he's got to say. So, man, thank you so much for jumping on. I mean, not everybody does this. This is very not normal. Most people don't say what's actually on their mind, and it's really actually quite nice to hear what you're thinking.
Yeah, but the same like you text me. It's the same important when you text me and say, "Hey Edgar, let's talking about how are you? Blah blah. I wanna go to Spain, or let's gonna do something, or whatever." Oh, dude, sorry. It's my daughter. She paint the face to my wife, and and just came my wife in front of me, and I'm so scared. I gotta take a shot. I gotta send to you. Oh my god. Well, it's nice. It's nice to hear you, to know about you, to know about the people. It's nice to text with the friends, like with everybody, you know. And it's crazy the life that things from Corona comes and stop all the roll and.
Yeah,
I don't know. The life is difficult. Steve, my brother, the life is fucking difficult.
Yeah.
It's fucking difficult, not for us, just not for us. It's for the promoter also. Look at the, I don't know, the MOD. No, well, nobody do nothing. So we have a little bit small shows with 3-4 riders in the small village jumping for little bit money. Because that little bit money I can use to grab a food.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy, but well,
that's the thing. I guess that's actually one thing that X Games was not the same as normal. There was no crowd there, and I feel like my personal feeling was
like a practice day.
The crowd
looks like a practice day. We can. It's like when we go to do a demo, and we go to example. night of freestyle, when we do the night of freestyle and we're still on the practice, or night of the champs and we are in the practice time.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Remember that in Dachin?
Yeah.
In Dachin,
in
when
China.
we did the practice, in China, when we did the practice session, you know, was like, I don't know, 25 Chinese that were watching us, the practice session.
Yeah.
And the course was super nice, and we are good practicing there, and looks that X Games was like same, like, I don't know, like a practice day with somebody, with a couple of Chinese watching us.
Yeah, it was,
you know, but that
it was
the only difference was that in China we get 25 Chinese watching us, and they have 25 people from San Diego there in a hospitality of Monster Energy.
Mm. Yeah.
You know, the hospitality with
yeah.
with two screens, and I don't know if they put Monster and beers or something like that to drink.
Yeah.
But it was the same. Well, the course was a little bit different because the track of Axell is insane.
Yeah.
But that's the only different thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking about it, and the lack of crowd. I mean, the good thing was X Games made it happen, and I feel like just not having the crowd, which they couldn't do. But I'm not going to say it was bad, because at least there was an event and they did the best they could with what they could. But yeah, I think when people were, let's say, saying it looked like crap, I was like, yeah, but without a crowd, then the riders are not pumped up. Without a crowd, the fans at home can't, I don't know, it definitely takes away from that atmosphere. So I feel like a tough course, maybe, you know, if people aren't happy with the judging as well, and all these other different things, I was like, yeah, if you had the crowd, maybe it would mask the problem and maybe you wouldn't notice it so bad. But it is what it is. That's the best they could do, I guess, unfortunately, in the situation. But
but it's crazy because X Games, my opinion, X Games is big company also, you know, to do that extreme sports. We do this in the house of Axell Hodges without crowd. It's crazy when I can see the motocross, you know, the motocross with people.
Well, that's, yeah. Well, see, I don't know the rules of America, so I don't know why. I have no idea what their coronavirus rules are. But it is crazy. It's, yeah, you can have so many people at these other events, and I feel like a crowd would have just made that so much better. I think for everybody, for the riders as well. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
for Jacko or for Adelberg or whoever, you know, if like Jacko made some big mistakes, and he doesn't normally make those mistakes. But I mean, he's human like everybody else. But
I think because he's cold, not he's cold. The situation, the question of the X Games like this without crowd makes you, what is the motivation? It's not the motivation there, because finally, you know, 3 or 4, I don't know, because I don't see the judges. But when normally you can see the judges, you can see on its fighters where are the judges, and the judges you have a minute to see when they put the numbers or the results or whatever. But you have in the middle of San Diego, in the house of Axell Hodges, all perfect for, you know, because it's his house.
Yeah.
And then he's the kid of Monster, and he say whatever that the matter Monster gonna pay, no problem. And we did. They did. Sorry. And but it's not a crowd. It's not motivation, and you feel like cold, like oh, I can do mistakes, and the mistakes comes because I don't know, that pressure makes you. For me, for example, if I go there, I gotta get the pressure because it's nobody. I have no motivation and nobody watching me. It's like I gotta jump for three judges
Yeah.
to put me in the top and
Well, that's
and
what
win
I
a medal.
thought.
And
Yeah, that was my thoughts on it even before. I thought, oh, if they run X Games at Slayground, will there be a crowd? If there's no crowd, how will the riders react to that? And especially at that, I would love to see you actually at 9:30 in the morning doing freestyle. That would have been funny to see. Or best whip. I don't think you would be awake for another 4 hours.
for me, it's gonna be crazy because at 9:30 I am doing whips. It's so early. It's so early. in the middle of San Diego with no crowd, nobody there, in the middle of like the forest, doing whip for three judges to say me, hey, go home, no qualification, Edgar, or something like that. After the travel and all the things, and all the work, because finally it's work.
Yeah,
it's work to travel there, to be there alone. All the situation is hard, and but imagine if it's crowd there. Oh, if he's full of crowd on this place, gonna be insane. Eh?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But
what do you think about then? Let's say if we have the same sort of problems next year with COVID, and they go back to Slayground next year, would you be happy to see this back at Slayground next year? And if you are happy, then to have a crowd, or would you think no, don't put it there, put it somewhere else? I don't know. What's your thoughts?
Listen, this. If they gotta do the same for next year because the COVID is still in the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they gotta do the same with no crowd. I don't gotta pay the ESPN to watch. I don't gotta pay $11. Is almost eight or €9 to watch this live because no, I gotta go practice. I gotta go practice to the track with my friends and enjoy a barbecue and a couple of beers.
You're going to put the €8 or €9 of fuel money in your van and go for a ride?
No, I gotta put €9 on beers.
On beers, yeah, exactly.
I am a couple of beers. It's with €9, you can take 12 beers in the supermarket.
That's expensive in Spain. In Germany, €9 is like the whole box.
Yeah, but no, in the supermarket in the south, 10 euros, you gotta grab 12 beers, and you gotta do a super nice barbecue with your friends in the park and chill and enjoy there without judges. And then pool.
That's true. Yeah, without judges.
Without judges. And we can do live on a stream by Instagram with the phones. We can put the judges. We can put the judges, three or four ladies there. Oh, number 5, number 2, okay. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And it's gonna be fun, more fun to watch than the X Games again like this. I want to see the X Games like what?
So what do they have to do to fix it? How do you fix what you saw? What is the solution, do you think?
The solution is I don't know the solution because If we have the COVID, we can do nothing. And the promoters can do, they need to do that like this, all the things like this, because the government is difficult to put the crowd, and then, or I don't know, or you can risk. If I'm the promoter of the X Games and I need to do this again, I gotta put the people. It's like, why in the motocross they put the crowd and I cannot put crowd?
Yeah. Well, see, this is something I've thought for a lot of years. You know, inside of Minneapolis, inside the big stadium, there's still no crowd there. Why is there no crowd? When I remember back to the Staples Center, every year, massive crowd. The atmosphere is just huge. Yeah, I guess the crowd for me, that is one of the main aspects of bringing out that atmosphere, bringing about an event you want to watch. So, crowd, number one, the people.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I got to tell you something. When we start to do the freestyle in the life, when the freestyle was not freestyle, was the concurso de saltos. The concurso de saltos is like the game of the jumps after the supercross.
Yeah.
We did this for the crowd, to listen the crowd, to get the noise of the crowd, to what's the party moment, you know? It's nice because the promoters, they pay you a little bit more, and you feel better because it's like, oh, I gotta take a little bit money to do this, but finally everybody gonna do the jumps, you know, like that freestyle, because nobody knows to do tricks. But what we did the tricks, and we get that moments after the supercross, we did for the crowd.
That's it.
To listen the noise, to hear that hot crowd watching you doing whatever, one surfing or one fucking can or whatever, and what? And then you remember I put out my t-shirt, pants, everything to the crowd. Now I cannot take my t-shirt and put in the crowd because I have not my sponsor. I get my second t-shirt 3 days ago from Alpine Stars.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it's like, I cannot do this. And I remember when I did in every shows that I did, years ago, I put in the crowd my goggles, my t-shirt, my pants, my helmet. The life is completely different.
Yeah.
The freestyle life now is not that what I'm happy. I'm happy because I live this life, this freestyle life that years ago, and was the the best moments in the freestyle life for me. Because now it's nice when I go to do a show, and it's not a pressure, you know. I have no pressure to do something because it's a show and you need to do that tricks. But if it's Vinaldo and you need to kill it doing a front flips and special tricks, you do this because the promoter pay you more.
Yeah.
Then if the promoter don't pay me, I gotta do with that price. I gotta enjoy. I gotta do good, but I don't wanna risk my life to crash and death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the best moments now. But the focus on the freestyle life now looks like who is the man to do the most crazy trick and judges, or if it's not a competition, you are nothing, or I don't know, it looks completely different. I don't like too much. I enjoy, that's true. I enjoy when I Good. I did a show three weeks ago in a small village in Spain.
Yeah.
Me and ladies, Antonio Navas and Mark Pignol and the little Navas.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
4. And we enjoy too much. We enjoy there. We did that trick for 800 people in the village. And we are super happy. We enjoy. We jump. No problems. Nobody crashed. The crowd was insane because 800 people after 1 year and a half with no shows was super.
Just going crazy, I guess.
Yeah. Doing the first jump on the presentation was a straight jump. Saying hello to the crowd, and the crowd was like, what? Like, what the fuck? And we are like, when that feeling when the crowd scream and make noise for you.
It's probably 20 years since you've heard somebody cheer for your dead sailor jump.
Yeah.
Just for a straight jump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then we put a table to do the same stage when normally with the coronavirus we cannot do this because we cannot put a line of people to wait to get your signature and picture. And we did like, hey, people, you need to put the mask still in the line for 1.5 meters or 2. You guys, if you wait, you gotta get the sign, the signature of all riders and pictures. And we are there for 2 hours or 3 hours doing signatures. And if you look the faces,
that's
super
cool.
Yeah.
That's
happy faces.
That's half of it, isn't it? That's what I was saying before. Like the crowd
It's a little
and
bit,
the people. You're doing it for the people.
It's 80%. It's more than a half.
Yeah.
Because if the people are not there, we have no show.
Yeah.
Because if the people are not there, the promoters can risk to organize the shows. If they don't organize nothing, we are at home doing nothing.
And that is the tough question, the tough problem right now. That's it, unfortunately. Can't.
Yeah, but it's difficult, eh?
Yeah.
It's difficult to be at home doing nothing. My mind is gonna be explosion.
We need to get you some more fucking shows before you explode.
Yeah, but
let Edgar ride. Next hashtag, let Edgar ride.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
For free. Not for free, but almost.
Just
almost, because now if you wanna go to do a show, you need to put your price down of the dirt, like for nothing. You need to jump for nothing because the promoter has no money to pay you, because the promoter has no people to watch the show.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you need to put the pants off and open your ass to jump.
Yeah.
Because everybody gonna put the price, the fee, super low to do something.
And that's exactly what I was thinking. What is it now? 1.5 years ago, I could see this happening, because if this was going to be as bad as it was, and it's shut the world down for this long, and maybe we've got more. I don't know how much longer it goes. But if people don't have a job, or they have much less work, and, people have been laid off from jobs, or they can't work full time, they can only get 10 hours per week, then they're not going to go spend money to watch a freestyle show, or maybe they spend a little bit less money, or whatever it is. So for sure,
no, it's
supply
like this.
and
It's
demand,
like this.
it's going to be difficult.
No, It's gonna be difficult. No, listen, the riders gonna sell everything because they need money to live the life. Because finally, it's a job.
That's it.
And then if we don't have money, finally, but what we gonna do? We gotta sell, and we have no support of the companies because doesn't matter if I'm professional or legend or whatever, because they don't gonna pay me for that support of get the sponsor. And then finally, what I need to do? Sell my bikes, start to job in the fucking barber or burger place.
Exactly.
Or we still at home doing songs in my head to what I can do, a new project like you when you did the game, or what?
Everybody has the same problem.
Yeah, but I still here because now I'm lucky and I have 3-4 shows. And I gotta grab a little bit money to put there and don't use the money. I grab the money and I use the only to take a food. That's it. And pay the bills.
That's it.
That's it.
Stay alive. Stay alive and wait for the good times to come back. But for now, you have to survive.
Yeah.
It's no bueno right now, that's for sure.
It's no bueno. It's gonna be bueno when you come to Spain and we drink a couple of beers and we chill a little bit.
That's it, man. Well, that's my plan. My plan is winter, bringing a whole bunch of boxes of some beers down, some Rothaus beers, and I'll see you in Malaga or Barcelona. I don't know where you'll be. Yeah, I'll be in Spain because it's going to be warm, and I'm coming.
Come to the south, and I gotta ask to Jamie's script also. We need to Jamie here
for sure. Then I have to bring a lot more beer.
Oh, dude, I need Woof. 80 liters of beer. No, but I miss too much also to. That's another thing. I miss too much to be with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't see Jamie. I don't see the Bulldog guys from UK. I don't see, because I be there for 7 years doing the Arena Cross tour. All the crowd, all the crew from Arena Cross, the MOD people, the Night of the Champs, Night of Freestyle, you, all my friends. I miss.
Yeah.
That's the difference of America. They still riding all days. They still doing something because the companies are in America. They help to the American riders, and then, or you are like Taka or like Genki, and you fly there. You get a house and you practice with these guys. Because I remember Genki years ago when he was Genki, just Genki, doing shows, and now it's like another American rider, and he's from Japan, but he's from, he's the little Al Pacino from America, and still in the game. He has support, and that's it. What he did, what he win 2 medals in his life. What he did? He win 2 medals. That's it. He win something more? No. And he win the medals because, I don't know, because he did the tar down when the competition is a best whip. When the competition is going to be the best tar down, he got to kill it. And he win the goals. But it's like, well, he lucky also too. But I have 4 medals. And I'm nothing because I live in Spain. Not in Spain, in Europe. Doesn't matter. All the riders in Europe, we are nothing. We are shits. It's like Tom Pages. What he did. He's still all days doing a skydive.
Yeah, I was going to say he's just skydiving all day.
Yeah, all day skydive, and then, but doesn't matter. When he grabbed the bike, he killed it, and he's Tom Pages, and Luke Rinaldo, Luke Ackerman. It's a lot of riders. Me, whatever. Doesn't matter. Or Guillem Navas doing the quarter pipe. Nobody did this in Europe. But we live here. We are nothing. If we live in America, all change.
Well, sounds like you're packing your bags. I don't think you're packing your bags. I think you're staying in Spain, right?
Yeah. But imagine if all the European riders will live in America. The companies don't have money to pay all the riders.
Yeah. Then you have to choose.
Yeah. But imagine if the companies say, "Hey, we have we want all the riders." No. They don't have money to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough gig. It's a tough gig right now. That's the main thing from it all. But man, I think you've covered a lot of ground here today. I didn't think we'd be on here this long. I thought you would have been like, "No, man, I got to go to the beach. I'm done." I'm surprised.
No. I have because I have time. I have time to do whatever, and then because I have nothing to do, and then we can still talking about this for long because
that's what I thought.
It's a lot of things and a lot of points that we can talk about it. That strange things when after the corona comes, then it's all different.
Yeah.
You know what's happened? A lot of days, I still thinking about it. I don't want to be more professional. Because why I need to be professional and think about this my life when I have my family, my daughter, and I have a beautiful life? It's just because I love to ride in my bike, and it's a little bit easy or easier to get a little bit money to live the life.
Yeah.
Because if I have a company to grab the money, of course, I don't gonna be more professional. I gotta still riding in my bike just for pleasure. And I don't gonna think about what I need to do to grab a little bit money, or which cock I need to choose and suck to the companies.
Yeah.
To talk about, hey, I'm Edgar Torronteras. I win all this in my life, and I'm Edgar Torronteras. Can you help me? Can you sponsor me and pay me a little bit to continue?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what I need to do. And I did, and nobody say, yes, hey, I gotta sponsor you. Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
it's
I
tough
think it's hard.
Like I don't see any money getting thrown around these days, or if it is, it's only to the very, very, very top. Yeah. So,
well, let's see the future.
I guess we're still going to see you for a very, very long time because, just as an example, when I was doing shows with you and remember when we were doing indie flips in practice one day I can't remember what show, maybe it was in Scotland, and I was pushing and you're like, just throw it. You didn't give a fuck. You were just riding, and I was like, nah, I'm going to kick Edgar's ass here. Like, I'm going to throw this as big as I can.
Goodwood Festival.
Ah, yeah, Goodwood. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
it was in Goodwood.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna show this old dog I can do this as big as him. and you were just cruising. I'm like, for fuck's sake. And then,
But
hey, Steve, wheels up. I'm like, fuck wheels up. I can't do my whips are shit, so I know they suck. But after we rode and you were kicking my ass in training, I came home, and for like 1 year, pretty much I would do all my tricks in training, maybe once or twice, and then I would spend like 1 hour every day just doing whips. And they actually got kind of good a little bit.
Good ones.
Some good ones, not many, but I got some good ones. So yeah,
I see.
But I guess you're not going anywhere too soon. Whether you suck in some sponsors to get it, I don't think so. But I think we'll still see Edgar Torronteras for a long time, right?
Yeah, for sure. I hope.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I hope. I gotta put on my power.
I hope. I don't know, but I really hope you get another shot next year for X Games, and yeah, just throw down even.
Yeah,
even if there's 25 people in catering, throw down.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, finally, that doesn't matter.
Maybe not. Maybe not 9:30 in the morning, but you know.
That's hard. That's hard to know.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay,
man.
My brother.
Well, thank you so much again. You definitely surprised me with today's chat. I didn't know where we were going with that. So thanks for being Edgar. That was awesome.
Thank you to you for your time and this call and get the time to talk about all this. But you know, if you come to Spain, we gotta get more time to talk, because that's what I miss, to see my friends.
Yeah.
And you are my friend.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. No, it was awesome.
Well,
awesome to chat, and mate, I can't wait. I can't wait to be warm. All right, man. Well, you have a good afternoon, and yeah, man, we'll talk soon.
Okay, cheers. Bye, brother.
I really have to say again, thank you to Edgar for taking the time to talk about everything, and I really hope you all listening have appreciated him coming on and giving his opinions. So often, you never, ever hear what the athletes are actually thinking. There were so many points in this chat that I just wanted to go into so much more, but yeah, there's not enough time. We can cover that in another podcast, I'm sure. But there's one overriding theme, and that's Edgar just told you everything. He laid it on the line, and not many other athletes in any sport do that. And I think that should definitely be celebrated in a way, not just the same lines over and over for a press release or in front of a camera. For all the other discussion actually on X Games, we had a 6-part series with so many more riders and fans and industry people joining in, and you can scroll back through this list of episodes to find them, because it was so much fun to talk with all these different people, different opinions, good, bad, the ugly, different opinions to what I was thinking, and it was awesome to get everybody's thoughts on that, on all of the different disciplines, from freestyle, best whip, 110s, best trick, and quarter pipe. Since Edgar missed his spot at X Games, like I said at the start of this episode, he will be riding at Night of the Jumps in 3 weeks' time. So let's see if Edgar can come and throw down in the best whip competition. So if you're anywhere in Europe and you'd love to come see Edgar, we will be at the Freestyle of Nations in Basel, Switzerland on September 25th. And I'll be sure he'll be wanting to get that bike upside down, inside out, and back to front to prove a point as to why in the world he missed a spot at X Games this year. So yeah, if you want to see him throw down live in action, I'll put a link to how to buy your tickets. We also have the pit party 1 hour before the event, so if you've tuned in here and you want to meet the legend face to face and ask him anything, he'll be there to meet the fans as well. And also, remember at the top of the episode, I will be at the Rothaus Brewery on Wednesday the 22nd, a few days before the competition. I'll probably do a special Night of the Jumps preview podcast episode from the brewery, and I should probably do that before the tour, just in case I get a little bit too distracted after the taste testing portion of the brewery tour. But if you want to join me, like I said, send a message quickly and we can sort it out. If you can't make it on the Wednesday, you can visit rothaus.de, and there is a brewery tour link, and you can reserve your spot for pretty much any day you like. Pretty much 365 days a year. So thank you very much again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will definitely get Edgar back on. That is not an issue. And there's actually a really cool episode coming up very, very soon with none other than the man who started, or half started, Unit with his brother. I'll be talking with Paul Everest, who is now creating his new brand called Thriller. So stay tuned for that one. Catch you later.